What is up, folks? This is Aircast, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Alright, so we are back exactly where we left off, only I've killed the other guy, and he was really annoying, but he died. So, all is well. Don't want to have two. That would be nice. Let's go with the Great Soul Arrows. Should finish him off. Nope. Well, that one. Alright. So just barely didn't finish him off. Alright, so the other guy should be... Where? It's not that guy. Oh, maybe it is. You coming? No? Maybe? Oh! Not sure quite how he saw me, but I mean... Well, obviously I know how he saw me, but... Okay, so let's just pelt him with these. And one more should do it, or not. Missed! Ow! Alright. Really could use more HP. Wonder if I can sneak up behind him. Oh, nope. Roll. Roll like your life depends on it, because it does. Please don't kill me. I just wanted to come see your castle. Actually, this isn't even his castle, so... Oh, not good. Alright, yeah. Hit me once. And I'll hit you once. Oh, this is not going well. But it's okay. So my sword is already at half durability, and I have a boss in front of me. Not cool. Not cool. Alright. I'll just use this. It's not actually that bad, and I think it does more damage than it used to. I can't say that for sure, but it feels like it does more damage. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. And not cool. Two of these guys. Oh! I thought I was in range, but I guess not. And he's probably gonna kill me. Yep. Alright. So you wanna make it back here. Okay, folks, so I've made it back up to this point, and actually I kinda wish I would have recorded it because it's a pretty smooth run. I went back and I equipped the... Oh, that was off. I equipped the extra Great Heavy Soul Arrows that I bought from Mashrold. And I really want to hit this guy, but he's not wanting to be hit. Oh, come on. And let's try this. There we go. There's one hit, and two should kill him. And I leveled up 2 more times, so that will be extremely helpful. And there's a guy that comes from this side. Now is he... Yeah, okay. I was going to say, is he coming from downstairs? Because he can't be coming from all the way over there. Oh! Actually, that guy over there is coming for me too. Oh, that hurt. Oh, and I actually leveled up my sword as well. So it should be a little bit more viable to fight with a sword than it was. And a good tip for casting is if they're running at you like that, go ahead and start casting your spell if it's a larger spell before you can lock on. That way you can immediately hit them when you lock on. So that guy over there. I'm looking at the one on top. The one on the bottom can't get to me yet, but the one on top might run over here. But then again, there's that guy coming at us now, so... They just come in endless numbers. And I'm afraid there's going to be a guy coming down right behind me any second now. Come on, cast. There we go. Alright, so these Great Heavy Soul Arrows are definitely the way to go. But at the same time, again, Really got to watch it. Now there should be a guy that's, or there might be at least, I don't know, that's down below us. But if we run over here, should be able to not get hit by that guy. Alright, nobody coming up behind us. And we can just go like this. And actually I shouldn't be using the great heavies. Should be something less. Oops, roll. Because it's not really time sensitive. Alright. So let's go ahead and kick this guy off. Yeah, you're all fancy. Trying to anticipate where he was going to walk, but it just didn't work. So, since he's just going to pace over there, it doesn't really, you don't really have to worry about it, because he's not going to climb the ladder. These guys don't. And he's not going to walk into the furnace over there, so he's easy to kill from here. And I would recommend killing him, because otherwise you'll have to face him in an area you don't want to. So, let's go ahead and use a live gem. And we'll do that just in case that guy is down here, and he's not. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump. And you do want to jump because there is a gap there. And sometimes you can just walk off, other times you can't. So I would just recommend jumping. Just depends on what speed you're walking at. Alright, so this ladder is going to take us up to where the guy with the great bow was. And there's just here. In that chest is a life ring +1, meh, and Twinkling Titanite, which is awesome. Sniper's spot. I'm guessing for the guy that's over there. Yeah, but my spells can't go that far, and I don't have the stat stroke of a bow, so I will not be doing that, unfortunately. Because if you can find spots like that that make it a little bit easier for you, it's that much less risk of dying. Okay, so that lowers this end, which means I have to face that guy. If you see the little sparklies over there, the item, that is where the stone that you could use to upgrade your items was originally. So, the ember, that's where that was. I don't know what's there now. I'm not going to find out for a little bit at least. These are great ones, I guess. Can I get a cast off? Maybe. Do I have enough stamina to be safe? Not really. Just want to see how much damage this sword does. A lot more than it used to. Alright. Now, that guy has a bow, which sucks. And this guy is going to be annoying, but actually I should be able to just pick him off from here. Alright, again, you step forward, so just watch it, because you could step forward right into him. I should be able to just roll off. Barely. Okay. And there's a guy up and down. Let's take care of the guy that's up first. And I guess I can just use these arrows. Don't get hit, please. Because if I do get hit, I'm going to get knocked off this pillar and die in the lava, which is not cool. Alright, now we can take out this guy down here. Okay, one more hit should do it, and you're dead. Awesome. Alright, so the other lever is over here. And let's go ahead and pull it. That way, the bridge is down. Awesome. Now we can get over there real easily. And go back. Alright, so again, I'm not going to be running across the fire just yet, because I don't have the spell and armor that I need to be able to live on that. So, we might come back for that later. I think it's a pyromancy that's down there. At least it used to be. Alright, so that wheel will turn off the furnace. But this furnace might be a pit of nastiness, depending on whether it's still like it used to be or not. Not seeing thing. Huh. Nice. There used to be truly terrible things in here. I wonder if we can climb that ladder and just skip the boss if we want to now. I don't know if we can or not. Because if we can, I might. And then I'll just go do the boss after that, because... Is that door still closed? Yeah. You're not gonna notice me? Yeah. It doesn't want to open from this side, which is unfortunate, because the next bonfire is a good ways away from here. And I kinda need to kill this boss. Anyway. He's technically an optional boss, but... I would recommend killing him. And plus you can summon Lucatil for him, so that's always nice. Now this boss is, as opposed to everything else in this area, this boss is actually easier as a caster. As, you know, as opposed to being melee, which he can and will crush you. And we'll go ahead and get that later. Oh. Hello, speedy guys. Don't really want to fight you on a bridge. I'll just use my great ones. I mean my great heavy ones. Let's switch to a sword. Just to be a little safer. And I shouldn't have done that because I have no stamina now. And die. Alright. Now, actually, it looked... Is the gap gone? They did take the gap away. Interesting. Now, so that shouldn't really hurt me. And I'll finish you off with this. Goodbye. You're dead. I do still have to jump for that one, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, the chest is gone. Interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and do an effigy. And then we'll do a life gem to top our health back off. Oh, actually, I need to do... I want to do this one. Yeah. Don't really want to use that one too much early on, but I need quite a few spell uses to bring this guy down. So let's go ahead and summon Lucatil. And lots of people have died here. Alright. Now, she is still pretty tanky, but she's not quite as tanky as she was. But she can take a lot of hits from this guy, so I would definitely recommend summoning her. You will be seeing this guy several times, so I would get used to his movesets, which obviously I am not used to. And he can blow up after that attack, so be careful. Yeah, see, she's taking a lot more damage. Yeah, like that. So if you're doing melee, if he does that plunging attack, be really careful. And you don't want to hit him while he's doing that, because you do a lot less damage to him. So, but casters or dex characters, you can just stand back and just hit him for a while. And that attack is really delayed, so watch it. A lot of information here, sorry. Just kind of speed giving you information as it comes along. Oh, changed direction there for 1 second. Yeah, so you don't want to take too long on this guy, but dex characters can do this as well, as long as you have a decent bow. I would not... You can use the dragon bow, but I'm not really sure that you should want to. Oh, explode? Nope. Okay. Because it takes so much of your stamina that you might not have a chance to escape. This is making it look really, really silly, but as a caster, some of these fights are a bit silly. Because you do just stand back let the other person tank and then kill it. So, oh, we got lots of souls. Nice. Maybe we can go ahead and do our lance now. Alright, so let's head upstairs, if I can actually get up the stairs. Now do we get our shield, our pig shield? And I'm just going to attack that just in case. Yep, we get our pig shield. And some flame butterflies, which are always nice to have. Lots of stamina, man. But yeah, usually that fight is a lot harder, and it takes a little while to get here, so you just have to keep at it. But I'm going to go back to Majula and see if I can get up to 40. So if we can get to 40, we have a lot more powerful spell available to us. It didn't have a lot of casts on it.
Bearer of the curse.
But
seek lest this land.
It is well worth it. Alright, so we'll need to go up to 38. We can, and we can stick another level in something else. We want to do that. Might be worth it. Or do we want to give ourselves a little bit more health? Since as a caster, it is definitely useful. Or do we want to start having more attunement? I think I'm going to take Vigor up to 20. So that's as high as we should really want it to be right now. You can take it up to 50 later on if you want, which I usually do. By second playthrough, I usually take it up to 50. But in the first playthrough, I don't think it's really worth it. Alright. So let's go to Ironhearth Hall. Oh, I didn't actually attune that spell, which I do have the slots to do. So, alright, so attune spells. Let's go ahead and take Great Soul Arrow out. Want to? Yeah. I think I'm going to take this one out, just so I can use this one to pull stuff if I need to. But let's go ahead and use Soul Spear. And the reason I'm not using Magic Weapon, by the way, is because when you switch between your spell casting weapon, your spell catalyst, which is that the wizard staff or whatever that I'm using right now, to your sword, it will make this one go away. So the spell enchantment will go away. And also you have to have your spell and your weapon in different hands. So that means I'd have to not have my shield in the same hand. So, yeah. Not cool. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, for my left hand, I would have to have either my weapon in my left hand or my spell catalyst in my left hand. And I don't want to do that right now. So, an easy way to get around that is to have 2 spell catalysts equipped, which is certainly viable. And I don't know that I like this setup any more than I used to. There used to be 2 of those big guys. And a good way to be able to get past them would be to pull them from here using a spell. But since there's these guys closer now, it's not necessarily the best idea. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this guy just for peace of mind and the ability to kite around. And I'll leave that guy alone. Let's see if we can pull this without having to deal with the big guy back there. Oh, the other guy's not even gonna bother. Okay, well that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, so if you pull him with your body, just basically by your presence, he will start pounding away on the ground. But if you pull him with a spell, then he's not going to do that. Or you can pull him with an arrow. So he's just going to come after you. But he will break the ground, and you'll have to jump over it. It's like 1 or 2 of these spaces over here. And we all would rather just not jump, so. Now, if for some reason you do like jumping, for some strange, odd reason. Oh! Well, that was was unfortunate gas there. And I kind of wanted to trap that guy, but oh well. We'll at least plunge the other guy in the lava. Kill him without... Ow! Hey you, that was not nice. For these guys, always just line of sight those things, because even though you can block them, they're going to punch you backward quite a ways, and that's never fun. Now this will lead to the Belfry Soul. Now, do I want to go up there? Not really, not right now. I will come back to that later because you can get a really good weapon from that, but I just don't want to do that quite yet. Now these have pressure plates like this one right here at the junction that will drop this silver lined area, so watch it, because they will drop you in the lava and you will die. It's pretty funny. When we came here through the first time, or the first time I was playing through this doing co-op, I just completely forgot about him, and my cousin was standing out on the platform and I accidentally stepped and triggered one of those and dropped him just plunging into the lava. It was pretty bad, but it was just so funny we couldn't stop laughing. Oh, there's the lizard. He moved. And the archer guy's down there too. Yeah, so you can see him. Just barely. Come on. Yeah. Those are a little bit easier to kill with a bow. But, man, it's not that big of a deal. So, usually when I run through and just want to kill them... Oh. What I'll do is just use one of the lances, and it's just silly because you fire one. Oh, ammo's off, and I'm still not close enough. Ow! The reason I'm not just running down there is because those I don't know what they're called. The thing that's right above my head, that they'll pour lava on your head because there's little traps in front of them. Okay. Ow! Not cool, dude. Roll backwards. Okay. Is he dead? Okay, good. So let's definitely flask because that was not nice at all. Alright. Is there still a guy down there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I am going to run over there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See this little pressure plate thing right here? Alright, so you can sneak past them, just be warned that they are there and you don't want to hit them. Obviously some people died here, and always watch out for when there are bloodstains, and I think I'm going to trigger this one. Nope, actually I didn't. Wow. Usually trigger that one when I try to come back through. I don't trigger it the first time, but the second time, almost always. You're new. Oh! You went plunging in the lava. That is perfectly fine with me. Now you can also get these guys to burn in that fire sometimes. And that roll wasn't quite what I'd hoped it would be. But if you time it right, you can go ahead and get them to walk through that fire because they just completely ignore that it's there. And that can be very, very helpful. And I'm almost out of soul uses again. Like that guy over there, usually I pull him from down there. And in fact, that would probably be a good idea to do, because I don't really want to come back this way right now. I'll leave him alone. And this chest that was a mimic is gone. Oh, hello. You're new too. Oh, why did that not hit you? I should have hit you. Oh boy. It's not nice to gang up on people. Oh. I guess we're going to be coming back this way. Oh dear. Alright, so instead of making you guys watch me go through that again, I'm going to go ahead and cut until I get back to the place where I was. Alright, so see you in a second. Okay folks, so just so you can see what it looks like, that's what it looks like when the platforms fall down. So, I don't know if I can climb this while he's shooting arrows at me. He had line of sight, he just couldn't get it on me for long enough. Alright, so I know there's two guys that are going to come after me. But where are they? Oh, there's one. Right above my head. Right there. Where is the other one? Let's see if I can pull just that one. Okay. Got one hit on him. Oh, the other one's coming. But at least I'll have this guy dead before that guy comes along, and he'll be dead too. Alright. Much easier when you actually know they're coming. And I'm running out of soul arrows again, which is not good. I wonder what that person died from. Maybe he was just fighting the other guys up here. Okay. Oh, or not. Destructive Great Arrow. Dang. Okay, so this guy is in very heavy armor. Nope. But we don't do much damage to him no matter what it looks like. Oh. Okay. Well, at least I know what that guy died to. Alright. And this episode is probably going to run over by quite a bit. And that's the biggest spell we have. And it just barely hurt him. Oh, great. Now we have somebody shooting at us. Oh, he has a big giant club. How nice. Well, at least he doesn't have a shield to block with. Well, he's got that out. So that lets us just spam attack him, which is totally okay with me. And we're about to run out. One more. And then we have a bunch of soul arrows. Don't know if that's really going to help us much. We can probably whittle them down. But you might think this is not very sporting, but honestly, it's about staying alive. It's not about being fair. Yeah, I see you over there shooting at me. Alright. So let's go ahead and head up here. And I really need... Nobody here to kill me yet? Alright. So what I need to do is to... watch that door. Is to put some spell use stuff in my bar. I only have one of these twilight herbs. Don't really want to use one of these. I guess I'll go ahead and use my twilight herb. Or actually, I'll use my amber herb, and if I really have to, then I'll use the twilight. Let's go ahead and switch back over here to our Estus flask. Alright, are there as many guys up there as there used to be? The answer, yes. Or maybe not. Yeah, there are. Alright, so just be cautious. Just be patient with these guys. Okay, so you want to use one small spell arrow on them and 2 of the great heavies. Looks like that will kill them. Okay. And actually, I could just use normal soul arrows because they're not going to come after me here. Now, the third one is pretty greedy. Okay, good, it staggered him. Otherwise, I might have ended up with an arrow in me. Alright, nobody around here? Nope. Okay. Now, you don't need to come up here, but I would recommend doing so because there are some nice items. Fire arrow times 30 and 5 Titanite shards. Nice. Not that I really need Titanite shards, but having more allows me to switch between other weapons that I may or may not find. Alright, so jump here, and this might really scare some of you guys. Especially if you're, well, actually I find that it's worse when somebody else is doing it than it is when I'm doing it. I'm not quite sure why that is, but it's there. Alright, so there's one guy right here, right there, and there's one underneath me. And is there one over here? There's a bloodstain over there, but I can't really tell. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our great heavies, because I don't think my normal ones will make it that far. And it should just take 2 hits. Okay, so that's that guy dead. And unfortunately, I don't like jumping down without knowing what's there. Nope, he's dead. Or there's nobody there. Alright, so when you're doing this, make sure you don't step off, because again, you do step forward whenever you cast a spell. So just watch it. Okay, now you have to jump down onto this pot. And in the pot is a ring. And the ring is pretty awesome. So again, I would recommend doing it, even though it's a bit scary, but you'll be fine. Alright, so let's take a look here. And I know I'm fine to the right, by the way, because there's a fog door there. Alright, so this is the ring that you get. So it makes item drops more likely, which is pretty awesome. And do I want to switch? Yeah, might as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the fog door. And the fog door will take us back into this room. Alright, so I think... yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. It's run a bit long. There's a pretty good stopping point up ahead, but I think this one is just fine, just in case we run into any problems. So, I'm going to go ahead and end here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. So, until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.